And we continue bringing you analysis around the US elections and giving you an African perspective on that. Now, let's go to Ethiopia, where Ethiopians feeling and how they're feeling about the elections in the USA. Our correspondent Coletta Wanjohi is joining us now from Addis Ababa. Good evening. Welcome to African Perspective. Is there any hype at all around these elections in Ethiopia? And also considering, of course, that this is what some would call the hub of the continent, considering that we have the headquarters of the African Union there.
Yes, exactly. There is a lot of excitement here and a lot of expectations from the US elections. Ethiopians are watching closely for several reasons, but mainly because of the Grand Ethiopian Renaissance Dam. We know that the United States sponsored trilateral talks between Egypt, Sudan and Ethiopia on the dams, and some few rounds of talks were held in Washington from 2019 until early this year. But later Ethiopia pulled out because they said the United States was not acting as an observer but was trying to coerce Ethiopia to accept what Egypt wanted. Well, we know Egypt is a bit scared about, a bit concerned about the dam because it will carry a lot of water, and it is scared that the water flow downstream will be an issue. Egypt is a close ally of the US, and the United States showed openly that it had taken sides. Now, that did not go well with President Trump, and just recently, about a week ago, while speaking to the president of Sudan on phone, the president openly said that Egypt would blow up the dam. So that rubbed Ethiopia the wrong way, and here, because of that and many other reasons, people are hoping that Biden will take the day.
Okay, hoping that Biden will take the day, but there is, of course, this issue that you're raising around the dam, and I wonder whether the Americans would take a different stance around how to mediate.
Well, probably not really, because because we know in international politics, even the superpowers have their own allies. Egypt is a close one, probably because it's strategic for the United States in its quest to ensure that security, especially in the Middle East, is sorted out in some parts of Africa. So the United States has not relented on its support for Egypt, and it has several times said that Ethiopia should follow what Egypt is saying. But we've seen Ethiopia saying that it would rather go with an African Union-led process, which is African-centered. Now, the irony of it is, while Egypt was the chairperson of the African Union last year, it still went to the United States to back up the talks. So, no, the US would still back Egypt up, whether or not that would happen.
Okay, thank you so much for that. That is our perspective, giving you what Africans are thinking about the US elections as we wait for those numbers to come in. As we've indicated, that it is a close run between Joe Biden as well as Donald Trump. When we come back, we give you an international perspective. We'll be in conversation with our New York correspondent, that is Showan Bryce. We'll also be joined by a professor from the Howard University.